Ronda Rousey just doesn't know when to quit. She is constantly vilifying herself, trying to make everybody feel really bad for her, and it just isn't working. In fact, it's making MMA fans just hate her more. We're going to take a look at a recent clip from Ronda Rousey. We're going to take a look at some replies that were to this clip, and I would love to know what you guys think down below in the comments afterwards. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with 20 YouTube channels. Let's start by taking a look at this clip of Ronda Rousey by Happy Punch.
But yeah, everything that could be said that was negative was said, and you know, I feel like I'm really vilified by MMA media.
Vilified by the media? Or did you do that to yourself? Have you ever stopped to think why you might be vilified? I don't even necessarily think that vilified is the right way to put it. She's not vilified. Everybody just kind of laughs at her because of the way she behaves.
At this point, and I'm not really, you know, welcome back, which is why I haven't.
I don't know about unwelcome. Maybe she's right that she would get booed. She'd probably get booed. I don't know if she actually says in this clip that she would get booed if she goes back to the UFC event, but people are only going to boo her because she still will not own up to the loss for Holly Holm after everything that she's been through, after all of the sore winner performances that she has had. She is still not living up to it. I think that she's doing this completely to herself, honestly.
I haven't gone to a UFC fight since, because I'm pretty sure if I walked into the arena, I'd be booed.
But why? Why, Ronda?
No.
Hang on. I didn't watch that other part.
I'd be booed.
No.
Is he trying not to laugh? Is he trying not to laugh? He's trying not to laugh, is he? Hang on. Am I in the way? Oh, of course my face cam's in the way, man. Look at this guy, though. He's like, oh, do you really not see it? I almost think that might be the reason, but... No.
Into the arena, I'd be booed.
No.
Okay. You're Ronda like, yup. That's what would happen.
Yeah. That's how it feels.
Yeah, but Ronda, why does it feel that way? I will never understand why. You know what I don't get? I don't understand if Ronda Rousey really believes what she's saying and is just trying to become a victim. Does she really not understand why people don't like her? I almost want to say that she legitimately doesn't know. She doesn't know. That's kind of where I'm leaning. She's just that type of person. But hey, you know what? Maybe she's trying to make a new image for herself, but it's just not going so well. So I want to take you to a few replies over here, and it's not just from this. It's from multiple points of that quote and video being shared around. I just want to take a look at some top replies, and this one puts it very, very simply. Consequences of her own actions. Exactly. From the way she's behaved over the years, from the way that she has not shaken Miesha Tate's hand, from the like, she's just been a sore winner. She's been a sore loser. She's still not giving Holly Holm any credit. And even if she came out and said like, hey, you know what? Holly Holm may have been the better fighter on that night, then everybody would actually be like, oh, wow. They would talk about it for a second. Oh, wow, she actually admitted it. That's crazy. Crazy day in MMA history over here. Ronda Rousey actually admits she loses. But then people would move on, but she's still going, I had a concussion. I fell down the stairs. I was injured. I shouldn't have been in there. Holly Holm, and I know if I go back in there right now, I would be champion. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. I don't get how, like how stupid you think. I mean, I was about to say how stupid you think the general public is, but the general public is quite stupid. Let's take a look at another tweet over here by DJ Merc City. I can promise you, before this book tour she's been on, she would have been praised and given a standing ovation. But after this past month of terrible PR management, I would assume she has garnered the boos she would receive on her very own. Yeah, completely on her very own. It's an interesting idea if you would think, like, let's say she did walk back into the arena, a UFC arena. Like, oh my God, Ronda Rousey's here. It's been put on the big screen and everybody sees her. She's walking in, sitting down, kind of like those fighter entrances, kind of like what they did with I Gotta Be Friendly on YouTube over here. There's a particular figure that you're not allowed to talk about, you know what I mean? It kind of came during Colby Covington's events. Not allowed to talk about that, but I am grateful to be on YouTube's platform, so I'm not going to. You guys get the point that I'm saying, though. But anyways, it's interesting if they would have given her something like that. Do you think, and I would love to know what you guys think down below, by the way, do you think that Ronda Rousey would have received cheers if she wasn't on this book tour? Because on the book tour right now is when she's been making all the excuses, because like what, a decade later, she's not taking her loss to Holly Holm, which is, again, insane to me, by the way. But it's an interesting thought. Again, I would love to know what you guys think down below. Let's continue on to another post by XLA. Maybe if you exercise an ounce of humility anywhere you went, the boos would have switched to boos. That's entirely true. That's what I was saying. She doesn't have any humility. She is, I don't want to say she's a bad person. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like she is just not nice. She's not nice. She's not pleasant. And the only reason that anybody ever liked her is because she was a winner. I liked watching Ronda Rousey fight. I wasn't necessarily a fan of her, but I liked watching her fight. And I didn't excuse her behavior because you could just tell that she just wasn't pleasant to be around. And what's interesting with all the Jimmy Smith stuff coming up too, right? There's a lot of people who really, really are opening up about Ronda Rousey nowadays. Let's keep going to another tweet by Lex Jurgen. She never explains the why to any of this. And this is where I'm at. This is exactly where I'm at. She never explains the why to any of this. I'm not liked, I'm vilified, etc., but never discusses why a former champ is treated like this. Surely she must have some idea. Other female fighters don't get the same treatment. Nobody really gets the same treatment. Does anybody get that same treatment? Does anybody, even the fighters who aren't liked after time goes by? Take a look at a prime example right now. Aljamain Sterling, one of the most hated fighters on the entire roster, did something so, like, I don't even want to say unspeakable, but did something so, like, I don't know the word for it, man. Like, you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean? He did something that he shouldn't do to the point where he was so hated by the MMA community, and now people forget about it. Now people like him. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of changing my own mind over here. Maybe if Ronda Rousey did show up before this book tour, people actually would have just forgotten about everything that she said and cheered for it. But then again, she said a lot more now. I love this tweet, though. I want to bring you back to it one more time. She never explains the why, though. Here's the other thing. Surely she must have some idea. I don't know. I don't think so. I think Ronda Rousey's just in her own head. I think Ronda Rousey's ego is still up there. I think Ronda Rousey's ego is still, hey, I'm the dominant champion of the world. You ever watch that old episode of South Park where Cartman is talking to Jimmy and he makes up with all these scenarios in his head that didn't happen, where it's like Cartman ended up coming over to Jimmy's house and that's what happened, right? He asked for a bag of chips, he started eating it. But then the way Cartman actually does these mental gymnastics to help him remember is the memory that Cartman, and he legitimately has this memory, is he bursts in the house. Oh my God, Jimmy, there's a dragon. Let me slay it for you. I'm here to protect my friends, Jimmy. And then Jimmy's like, wow, Eric, you're such a hero. And that's not what happened. I feel like that's what Ronda Rousey's doing, right? I feel like that's exactly what Ronda Rousey's doing. I don't think that she actually is. I think she really believes that she's vilified. I really believe that she thinks that she's been this great person all this time. I really believe that she thinks that nobody has ever really noticed her behavior, especially going on over here. And maybe she just thinks people are stupid too, because it's like, do you really expect people to think that you fell down the stairs? No. I shouldn't have been in there. Like, it's insane to me, dude. I want to bring you back to another tweet over here. Is she incapable of self-reflection or something? The media who vilified her is handpicked by her ex-boyfriend Dana. The crowd will boo her because she showed her true character in her bouts with Misha and how she handled her losses. Even fickle MMA fans know she's a sore loser. I don't know about the fickle MMA fans because they kind of just go with the flow, and the flow right now is to hate on Ronda Rousey. So I don't know about that one, because all it takes is for some viral post on Twitter to say, hey, Ronda Rousey's pretty cool, and then the fickle MMA fans, the people, the NPCs of the world will be like, hey, I guess I like Ronda Rousey now. You know, it's just insane to me what people just listen to all the time, but it's true. I don't know if she's capable of self-reflection. She's surely shown that she's not capable of self-reflection if she's still talking about this Holly Holm loss, and everybody would have forgotten about it, by the way. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm talking about it, I think that people would have forgotten about it. I think that people would have sat back. People might have. I don't think she would have gotten this magnificent cheer as if Conor McGregor walked into the arena, but I think she would have gotten a solid cheer. People, if Ronda Rousey did some media before this book tour, if Ronda Rousey just showed up when it's like had some photo ops or something for International Fight Week, she would have a line completely out the door. People would forget. People would like Ronda Rousey. People would remember the good times of Ronda Rousey. They wouldn't necessarily remember her getting knocked out by Holly Holm or Amanda Nunes. They'd be like, oh, cool. Ronda Rousey. It might be in the back of their head, but it wouldn't be as prominent as it is right now, because if Ronda Rousey goes around saying anything now, LOL, you got destroyed by Holly Holm, because she's still not accepting the loss. She's still treating fans like they're idiots. And again, I don't know, man. I think that she thinks that she's always been this super awesome, pure soul that could do absolutely no wrong. She was always respectful to her opponents. She was the best and most sportsman-like athlete on the roster. I feel like this is how she views herself. I feel like I'm watching an episode of South Park over here. I think that's what it is, but I would love to know what you guys think about the headspace of Ronda Rousey. I would really, really be interested to know. And guys, while you're here, by the way, I really wanted to make a Discord server, because on my other YouTube channels, I ask a question and then I take a look at different replies for a video. And if you guys would be interested in joining a Discord to help make videos and have your opinion on a question or something to do with UFC or particular breaking down a fight maybe, I would love to make videos like that. So please let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. On the screen right now, though, check out this video on screen right now where we have a little bit of drama with the channel with the MMA Clown Show. I would love to see you over there, guys. Take care.